Squaring off.
Touch him. That's the closest you're going to get to them. Touch him. Touch him all you want. That's the closest you're going to get to them.
I'm going to cook you bad. Real bad. Make sure you ready, though.
I'm always ready.
Make sure you ready.
Undefeated 35.
And you not even big.
All right. 2 belts.
Make sure you ready.
You look upset.
Make sure you ready. I'm having fun, baby.
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun with this.
This is what I do. This is what I do.
23 years old, already is unified champion. Second fight is
Them things come back home with me.
Touch him one more time. Last time you're going to touch him. Last time you're going to touch him.
What you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing. I ain't gonna do nothing. You gonna do nothing. Yeah. What's up? Yeah. He don't want them joints. Yeah. Like I said, he a solid fighter, good fighter, but it's levels, and I'm really gonna show him why I'm the best in the world.
Right, and as far as weight, he was talking about moving up to 54, and that being a big difference.
Yeah.
And you were talking about sparring bigger guys, man. You putting them out.
Bro, I box bigger guys. I fight bigger guys. Every time I box somebody bigger, I put him out. He not even. He's talking about he bigger or whatever. He not even big. He got on like little hill platform shoes. Like we're the same height, bro. Like.
I'm smiling. I'm happy.
The official face-off between Xander Zayas and Jaron Ennis was intense, with both men refusing to back down.
If you ready,
I'm always ready. I've been ready my whole life. I've been ready my whole life. Been ready my whole life.
It's cool. These babies come home with me.
Yeah. Touch him.
June 27, they come home with me.
That's the closest you can get to.
They come home with me.
That's the closest you can get to.
I guarantee that. I guarantee that.
I promise.
You better not make no mistakes. I guarantee you that.
I'm perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
What began as a calm stare-down quickly turned heated, with emotions flaring until both teams rushed in to separate them before it got worse.
I guarantee you better not make no mistakes. I guarantee you better not make no mistakes.
I'll show you.
Cause I ain't gonna miss. I ain't gonna miss.
You're small, man.
You're small. You small.
Small.
You're a baby. I'm gonna show you.
All right.
And when I touch you, I know you going down when I touch you for sure.
Yeah, all right. You small.
I guarantee you. I guarantee you.
I like
guarantee
it.
you.
I like it.
I'm not playing.
All right. I'm not playing. Oh, I'm supposed to be scared.
I'm not playing.
Yeah.
He a baby, bro. He a baby. I ain't worried about him. No. He cool. Yeah. He know better. He all right.
Hold that stare long enough. Something like that is bound to happen.
At the press conference, Ennis claimed Xander lacks confidence, saying a truly confident fighter would accept a 55-45 split in favor of the winner.
I'm gonna show you why I'm gonna take them belts. The belts come back home to Philadelphia.
At the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. That's what it comes down to. And I want to see it.
I'm taking them belts.
And
they come back
that's
to
what
Philadelphia
it is.
straight like that.
Hey, you're supposed to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
You're supposed to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
Everybody have to think that way.
Ain't no think I know.
All right. 23 have tried.
So you, yeah. I'm not them boys you fought.
All right.
I'm not them
boys you fought either.
If I would have fought them same 2 guys that you fought, they would have been bashing the mess out of me, bro. It's levels, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, it's levels.
All right.
And you're gonna see for yourself. And I'm gonna make you feel everything. And I want you to keep that same energy.
I will always keep
everything
the same energy.
that you.
After the heated face-off, Jaron declared himself the cash cow at 154, brushing off Zaya's heavyweight sparring and insisting he's still the division's most dominant fighter.
I think at the championship level, weight really makes a difference, or it comes down to boxing IQ?
The championship level coming down to boxing IQ and who really that, and I'm gonna show. Like I said, on Fight Night, I'm gonna show I'm really that.
Did you find it amusing? I think I read it a little bit. I think he was saying that you was too small. Like, did you find it?
He tried to say I was little, bro. He's the same height, bro. Like he gonna find out. I'm gonna show him. He ain't really too much to say.
Would love to know. Do you consider him besides yourself? Do you think he's the best guy at 154? Just using the eye test at least.
I feel like he a solid fighter.
Xander Zayas stayed confident after the fiery exchange, stressing his power, strength, and boxing IQ, and promising he'll shine at 154 pounds, fully believing he's ready to rise to the top.
At 154, you got to make a little bit of weight. I'm growing, I'm getting better, I'm getting bigger. We keep controlling it. I have a great nutritionist team that work with me. The ones that work with Terrence Crawford, Shakur Stevenson, so they know what they're doing. And I believe in them throughout, my whole career.
So there's no concerns with you
Not
making
at all.
it?
Never. There's never been no concerns.
Xander, what do you see about his style? What do you see about his style?
Man, there's a lot of things that I can take advantage of. I got the speed, I got the power, I got the technique, I got the length, I got the strength, I got the IQ. There's a lot of things I can take into consideration when it comes to breaking down his style.
But he also mentions that you get hit a lot.
The same
What
way
do
he
you do
does.
to avoid that?
The same way he does. Try to move my head the same way he tried to move his head.
Keep your head on the swivel.
Greg Hackett noted that Boots Ennis clearly got under Zayas' skin during the face-off, showing that the mental battle is already starting and that psychological edges could matter just as much as skill when the fight finally arrives.
Xander stood tall, looking for a good one.
Did that just sell the fight, G? Because at first it was, of course they had these little back and forth with memes and tweets. But this was like first time, like face to face.
Yeah. I'm gonna say yes and no. I'm gonna say no because it's already a good fight. People was already interested. But that put the icing on the cake, to be honest. So yeah, that sold it. So that's why I say yes and it was a good joint.
What'd you make of the face off and the back and forth?
The energy went up because Xander and Boots don't really run across each other a whole lot. Not that I know of. So I took it like that was the first time they seen each other in a while. You know what I mean? Since negotiations started or whatever. And I mean, Xander tried to throw out there that, he told Boots, ask your sparring partner about me basically, which we found out that we don't really know if that's even true. But saying that he boxed with Murray Jones, I don't know. I think that was Xander's way of turning up, which it wasn't bad. I ain't mad at it, but I think tension, once they did the face-off, that's when the real tension started. And I think Boots got under his skin, the fact that Boots ain't take his eyes off him. You know what I mean? So it really turned up. And, he kept touching the belts. But you got to get...
Leo Ruiz said Xander isn't a pushover at all, but admitted Boots might have the edge, pointing out that Ennis has been at 154 longer, giving him more experience and stability in the division.
Boots' strengths, what do you see Xander's strengths? What do you see weaknesses on both fighters? How do you see Xander versus Boots going?
If I'm going to be honest, I feel like it's a 50-50 fight. Zayas he's been at 154 for a way longer time, and Boots is coming up. But of course, skills pay the bills. I feel like Boots could edge it off in a close fight, but who knows? Xander could pull off the upset, even though he's a champion. But I think Boots is the more skillful fighter in a way. But Xander is no pushover, and he's a champion for a reason, and it could go either way. But I feel like Boots could slightly take the edge on that one. Yeah, has more tools in the bag. I feel like he's really good going forward or back where he could box. He's a southpaw. He could turn orthodox, whatever. I feel like he could adapt. And Xander's a good boxer. He could box and stay on the outside and just win. Just using his jab and being really good on the outside. So it's kind of hard to see. To pick a definite fighter to win, but I think Boots will for sure, take the edge.
Derek Ennis, Boots' brother, continues guiding him in the gym, keeping him disciplined and locked in, making sure he stays sharp and fully prepared for the challenges at 154. Tim Bradley breaks down the matchup between Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis, pointing out a key stylistic difference. He says when Boots gets hit or provoked, he tends to come back even stronger, turning the pressure up instantly. Xander, however, reacts differently. He acknowledges the shot, stays composed, and makes smart adjustments instead of rushing into aggression. Bradley notes that Xander can take a punch, answer back with heat, and keep his discipline during exchanges, which could be a major advantage in a high-pressure fight. But he also warns that when Boots shifts into another gear, his vicious combinations and explosive intensity can overwhelm opponents quickly.
With Xander Zayas and Boots, it's like you pick Boots off when you hit him. You pick him off. Boots get the hell off when you hit him. Xander Zayas, he like he'll be like, okay, you got me. All right. He'll bring some hot too, but he more smart about. Boots get pissed off, and he get that get back. Period. He don't give a damn. He get that, and he come back even stronger. Boots, I'm starting to recognize Boots started actually he'll give you the green light to go ahead and touch him. Like, all right, go ahead. You know, whether it's a flaw, whether it's a mistake, he like, okay, cool. Oh, okay, all right. Now, I took your out. Now take my heat. You know, because I was watching him against Stanionis, and Stanionis got off. He got off a little bit. I was like, oh, okay, look at Stanionis getting off a little bit.
Despite their differences, Bradley points out that both fighters actually share some key similarities. They both like to control the pace, especially through their jabs. Boots tends to move more laterally, side to side, east to west, while Xander Zayas often retreats straight back, which could leave him open to follow-up attacks if Boots times it right. Bradley warns that Boots will likely look to exploit that habit by pressing forward and constantly testing Xander's defense. Both fighters are also strong counterpunchers. Xander looks for small openings between shots, often digging to the body with hooks and right hands, while Boots responds with sharp, explosive counters of his own. But Bradley emphasizes one major difference: execution. In his view, Boots does everything just a bit better because of his superior athleticism. He's faster, sharper, and more physically gifted, which gives him a natural edge in movement and timing. Ultimately, Bradley expects a tactical battle built around jabs, counters, and timing, but with Boots' athletic advantage potentially becoming the deciding factor against Xander Zayas.
Boots, when Boots turned that up, ooh, man, vicious with them combinations. No damn joke, man, for real. And both these guys, they not real good inside fighters. It's funny because both of them are similar. I told you guys they similar in a way because both of them like to be first. Boots like to be first off his jab. It's gonna be a jab battle, back and forth, jab battle. Who got a better jab? I'm telling you, jab battle. I feel like both of them got good, decent feet. They do, you know. Boots move more laterally, you know. North. Not north to south. He can move north to south, but he move more, you know, east and west. East and west. You got Xander Zayas. He kind of moves. You know, he can move east and west and stuff. He moves back. That's his problem. That's your problem.
Greg Hackett breaks down the upcoming fight between Xander Zayas and Boots Ennis, stressing that while there is surface-level respect between them, it won't matter once the bell rings. He notes that Ennis respects Xander for stepping up and living the fighter lifestyle, but inside the ring, that respect disappears because at that point, it's all about winning by any means necessary. Hackett also revisits Ennis' defensive traits, including his head movement and ability to slip shots, and questions whether Xander can truly outbox him over time. In his view, Xander will need to use his full arsenal because a limited or rigid game plan could leave him exposed, while adaptability could make all the difference. He believes preparation, flexibility, and execution will ultimately decide the fight. At the same time, Hackett praises Xander's durability, saying he expects it to hold up under pressure. But he also warns that physical fitness alone isn't enough at this level. Mental strength will be just as crucial in determining who comes out on top.